Hi, let's talk about Bulk Create. Yes, that one Canva update we're all excited about, only to realize we didn't really understand how to use it or how it works. Today, I'm going to simplify it so much so that even your 5-year-old can use it. And I'm not exaggerating. You'll see why in a bit. The only thing to note is that this is a pro feature. So if you're on the Canva free version, you won't be able to use this feature. This video is going to be in two parts. The first part, I'm going to explain to you how this new feature works. And in the second part, I'll show you how to actually use it. Simply put, Bulk Create is a feature inside of Canva that allows us to create designs with placeholders. So you can also use the Canva templates for this. You only have to edit a few things and you'll be good to go. And as we all know, placeholders are temporary text or images we place inside designs or documents to indicate where actual content is going to be. So it gives us a look and feel of how the end product is going to be. And when we are ready, we only have to edit them. I'm sure at this point, all my ardent Canva users will be like, wait, what? Then doesn't that mean all of Canva's templates are placeholders? Yes, you are right. They all are. The amazing thing about this particular feature is the number of designs it can help you create at once. Let me use a very good analogy to explain how the concept of bulk create works inside of Canva. You know, recently Starbucks rolled out this thing that whenever you buy drinks from them, you have your name written on your cup. How it works is that you go to order your drink, you tell the barista your name, and the barista writes your name on the cup. It's the same with bulk create. You open the app, you give it the data or the information you want written, and your design doesn't actually change. It's only the information on it that changes. This particular feature is going to be very helpful to you if you are designing business cards for a firm and you have to design for every employee. You realize that the card remains the same. The only thing that changes are their names, their details, that's the position they are working in, and if it's a multinational company, the country they are working from. If it's probably a workshop or an event like Coachella, you are going to have the same tag for each and every participant, but the details of the participant is going to be unique to each individual. All you have to do now is to hop into Canva and use your design, or you can use any of Canva's templates. For this tutorial, I'm going to use a template because designing from scratch is going to take too long. I'm going to search for a template. The one I'm going to use would be a business card. So I'm going to search for professional business card. Hit enter. The next thing you do is to scroll through until you find one you want to use. I'm going to use this very one. Click on customize this template. Now for this template, you realize that it has a back and front view. This is the front view and then this is the back view. If you want to create it for just the front view, you can delete this, but I'm just going to leave it. The next thing you want to do is to scroll down to apps right here, and then you click on it. You come to the search bar here and you search for bulk create. Hit enter. Then you select the bulk create feature. You are greeted with three options: enter data manually right here, upload CSV, and then more data sources. We are going to focus on the first two for today. So let's start with entering the data manually. So you click on enter data manually, and this is the initial page. Okay, now you can edit this to whatever you want. For this particular one, I'm going to need 7 rows. 7 columns, I mean. So to add any column you want to add, whether it's a text column or it's an image column, you have to click on any one of these respectively. So I'm going to add 5 more text columns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then for my final column, it's going to be an image. So I just click on it and there we go. You can mix it anyhow you want it to be. The first cell over here, you just have to double click on it to activate it so that you can edit it. So I'm just going to hold control and backspace to delete everything, and it's still name. I don't even know why I deleted it. The next thing would be position. Next, street. There we go. You realize that you can edit each cell to whatever you want. The next list of information are quite a lot. So I'm just going to copy it from my Excel sheet. I already have everything written up here. But I mean, you can choose to input every data manually by yourself, but I choose to copy rather and then paste, since that's going to save us a lot of time on this tutorial. And I'm sure you'd understand everything. So just like Excel, you can click on the cell at the topmost left corner, all right? And then you just hit Control and then V, and all your information are going to be placed over here. Now let's add some images. Right here, where you add the images, I noticed that you can't add the images that are inside of Canva already, like the ones from pixels that are already inside of Canva. The only images you can add will be images you have uploaded. That's it. Maybe it will change in the future. I don't know. So let's just pretend this business card is for a modeling agency. So as you can see, you click on the plus icon and then you click on the image you want to upload to that particular cell. When you finish, you just scroll down and then you click on done. The next important step you should take note of is to connect all of the information here to the information here, because you are going to realize that every information we added at the back end has appeared here. Now, there's one important thing I want you to notice right here. As we enter the data manually, it's very important to keep the headings right, because if you misspell or put a wrong information into the heading, you realize that it's going to reflect when you are done over here. So it can lead to confusion and stuff like that. So just make sure that you have the right headings. So next, we are going to connect everything. So here is the name. You right click on it and then you click on connect data. Now you click on name. For the name, I like to normally extend it because there might be some people who have very long names. So if you extend this, it gives room for a longer name to enter in there. But if it's short, you are going to realize that after Canva generates everything, it's going to be jumbled up, and then you have to go in there and then change them manually, which will take too much time. Next thing here is the position. So right click and then you connect the data position. So let's just, just for safety, increase the space for all of these things. Just for safety, you can choose to leave them as they are. The next thing is the number, so that's the contact. Next will be the fax. Right click and then connect data. And now you will notice that anytime you connect data to this information right here, you get a little check mark to the right side of it. So when you scroll down and you realize there's one particular place that hasn't been check marked, that means that you haven't connected the data as a measure of safety. So for this, I haven't connected the image yet. So let's do just that. And we are done. Next, you hit continue. Canva provides you with the option to select those people you want to generate this information about. So probably you don't want to generate for everyone, you just want to generate for like 3 people, but you need the information to be there. You can select the number of people you want to generate for, all right? And it will be generated for just them. But for this one, I want to generate for all of them. So I'll select all and then generate 7 pages. Yeah, and just like that, you see we are done. Everything over here has been generated perfectly. Now you can double click to adjust the images if you want to, and scroll through, you realize that everything is well aligned and well generated. All right, so now you can either choose to share it or do whatever you want to do with it. So now let's talk about how to upload the CSV files. Let me just close this and we'll go back all the way. The only catch with uploading a CSV file is that you do not have the option to edit the images or add your images as you would when you are entering them manually. To the best of my knowledge, this feature is not available. If by any chance it is and I am not aware, kindly leave a comment in the sections below. So now we click on upload CSV. Now you scroll through your documents and then you double click on the file you want to upload. So there we are. You realize that the data fields now are seven data fields identified. So now you just have to link the information to their respective data sets. So that's for name. You can see the check mark. Let's increase the name once more. Position. That's contact. Fax. So you just right click through everything, okay, to connect to the data. Now you're going to see that everything has been checked. So we are done. And in my CSV file, I left no space for image because even if I had left it, I wouldn't be able to link the respective images to it. Next, you hit continue to generate. And then this time there are about 13 different individuals. So you click on generate pages. And that is that. So all you need to do will be to click here and then to swap the images with the respective individual. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.